Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Galaxy Watch Ultra post update. It's been about 2 weeks since that update did drop for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. And as you guys can see, I actually decided to two-tone my band. I'm using Samsung's original orange band with the one I found off of Amazon. And this one is kind of wearing thin, and you can kind of tell with it being a black band and all that it's actually starting to wear in a little bit. But I like this two-tone look for the two-tone that I have with this titanium gray. Of course, it has the orange accenting. And how has the update actually been with this device? Now, before I actually go ahead and unlock it, I'm actually going to show you guys one of the main things I wanted to talk about, or at least show you guys, because I'm actually curious myself, and that is battery life. Now that I've been wearing it, now that it's been, being used, is battery life still consistent with 3 days after the fact? And we're about to find out right now. And it says 3 days and 16 hours left. Now, that's impressive to know this could potentially last for 3 days. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you this is not right according to my use. Now, what I mean by that is, and I just took it off the charger so that way we could get an accurate look into how long this could last. Between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I wear this watch a whole lot more often. And that is because the job that I work, or being at home a little bit more throughout those 3 days, I can actually wear this watch. But when I'm working my other job, I can't wear no watch whatsoever. And so if I'm working that job, I can't actually wear the watch throughout the day, which is why the standby time does better, and it fools the analytics into thinking this watch will last well over 3 days, almost 4 days. Now that's awesome for sure, but it's also not accurate, to be technically honest, right? And so I can actually say I probably get 2.5 days. Realistically, if I wore this, I would get 2.5 to 3 days if I wore this every single day, including sleep tracking. And so for me, that still shows that the battery did improve, or in other words, it has stayed consistent post update, because that update definitely addressed battery life, but it also addressed the software in general. And how has the software been with this device? Well, swipe it through. You saw just a little slight hiccup there, but being able to cycle through everything otherwise, you see effortlessly. They have really optimized the software in a different way with this update. And as you guys can see, again, there's no hiccups anywhere else. It was just that initial hiccup with the notification panel, and then now it's not. And then swiping up, as you see, it is near flawless. Even checking settings and actually jumping into battery, you'll see it says 3 days, 15 hours left. And you just saw it drop 1% there. So at that rate, it's definitely not going to be 3 days and 15 hours. But what I can say is the battery has stayed consistent and has stayed reliable from that perspective. And that's why I can actually get at least 2 days worth of sleep tracking out of it. And that's where I know this lasts over 2 days, because I can get 2 to 2.5. I really could get closer to 3, because on that third night of trying to get sleep, I usually have to put on the charger before going to bed, and then I'll take it off and then put it on. And what I mean by that is like 9, 10 o'clock, I put on the charger because I won't go to sleep till like maybe 12, 1 o'clock. So I can get almost 3 days comfortably on the days I can wear the watch regularly. When I can't, that just shows you how good the standby time is by being able to last almost 4 days. Now, given that this is an ultra watch, of course, we are all expecting to get better battery life. And let's not forget, this is Samsung's kind of like first attempt at really maybe changing their philosophy around a more rugged watch with the Galaxy Watch Ultra. So let's not be surprised with the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 that we not only maybe just see a slight different look and appeal to the watch, but we also see a huge bump in performance and in battery life. And again, if that silicone carbon, that new battery tech that's going to be featured throughout 2025, if that's coming to the wearables as well, best believe we're going to see a major jump in battery life when it comes to our smart wearable devices, and that includes the smartwatches. Now, hardware-wise, of course, the software update isn't really going to affect that too much. But what I can say is, oh man, it locked on me again. What I was going to try to show you guys was whether or not the fitness app was going to open up relatively simple. And if I double it, it does. So as you guys can see, this is still going pretty smooth here. And of course, if you're adding fitness into the regimen, it's going to dip battery life a little bit. And that's where I may see closer to 2 days, 2.25 days of battery life if I'm using this as my fitness device as well. So I also keep that in mind when it comes to battery life. And I have not dinged this up like that. Being at the gym, using this, wearing it at one of my jobs where I'm kind of frequently using my hands, I'm usually aware. I'm spatially aware where I'm of my surroundings, so I'm usually good at not dinging up my watches, and that's because I also wear classic timepieces, and I want to make sure that I keep that as clean as possible. If anything, this is the only thing that would get beat up, and this looks a whole lot more scarred on. No, not this part. This part. This part looks a whole lot more scarred on the actual third-party band that I have. This is beat all the way up. I just put this one on, and I've only worn this a few times. What, that first week I had to watch? So considering that, this is going to look fresh, but this is beat up on my other one, which means that the puck itself has stayed in phenomenal shape. And that's what I like about this watch. And of course, it's had its moments where it kind of bop bop, but it did not damage the watch. And as you guys just saw with the software experience and battery life for that matter, there's nothing holding this watch back. It is truly a fantastic watch to wear and to rock and have on the wrist, because it does somewhat draw attention. And when I see it on other people's wrists, it draws attention because it's like, oh, okay, there's other people out here rocking with the Galaxy Watch Ultra. That's actually fire. And getting their thoughts on it, they like the bigness of the watch. They like the thickness of the watch. They also like the fact that they can just use it and go. And that's one of the things that I definitely appreciate about the Galaxy Watch Ultra. And with this update, if you did run it with a mobile plan, no doubt you just rocking the watch as solo without your phone, this watch probably does even more wonders for you on your wrist, because it's completely reliable from that perspective. And so who knows how smart tech will be in the next 5 to 10 years, how much more reliable they can be. Will we be actually eliminating the use of our smartphone devices with the likes of wearables, where we can talk, we can have our headphones already Bluetooth to our watches. We could take phone calls from our watch. We don't even need a phone like that anymore. Like, it's giving me an idea of how to potentially try to run a new setup in life in general. Rock the watch, rock the headphones with the watch to maintain my phone calls and all that fun jazz. And then maybe instead of having a phone, I have a tablet. And in my tablet, I could do all my typing and texting and then surfing, and I need that. And then that's how I can I can eliminate a pocket, or I can avail a pocket, I should say. Well, I can use that pocket for other things because I don't have to have a phone with me anymore. I can just rock out with a watch, my buds, and a tablet/laptop. Wow. What a thought process there I just had while recording this video. Let me know down in the comment section below. Have you guys updated your watch over the course of the last 2 weeks? What watch are you rocking in general? Are you enjoying rocking a smartwatch? The comment section is open for discussion. Again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That way you never miss a video. So you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super things button down there by the like and dislike button. Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's the way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. It's your man Micah signing out, and until the next video, wait for it.